Okay, so again, we have sine of theta, right? Just from before is 12 over 13. That's what we just said, right? Cosecant, which was given, is 13 over 12. Now we can get the other trig functions, right? Did I record? It's recording. Good. Cosine is adjacent, right, over hypotenuse. Oh, sorry. Adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 5 over 13. Okay? You know, that's adjacent over hypotenuse. Cosecant is, did I make a mistake? Oh, I had that mistake here also. There should be secant. How I forgot to do that. Well, that's all right. Secant is 1 over cosine, okay? So that's what happens here. And that's 13 over 5, right? Again, 1 over this is, you flip it, right? When you do 1 over, that means you turn it upside down. And cotangent's 1 over tangent, which is 1 over 12 over 5, which is 5 over 12. Okay. I have another one we can do. Are there any questions on this one now? Just fix one other thing. Okay. How I overlooked that. Well, that's all right. Okay. This one originally I was going to let everyone try, but let me just go through it, mostly because I sent the answers to you already. But here we're assuming sine of theta is a fifth, 1 over 5. And again, we're assuming theta is between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. Let's figure out all the trig functions. Again, we don't know what theta is. Okay? And again, yeah, we don't know what theta is, okay? That's all right. Well, again, we want to draw a right triangle so that this equation is true, right? We want a right triangle with angle theta so that sine of theta is a fifth. Okay, so that's what we want to do first. All right, so again, we have our right triangle here. For sine of theta to be 1/5, we're going to have the opposite side be 1. Right? Because sine of theta is opposite over hypotenuse. So the length of the opposite side is 1. The length of the hypotenuse is 5, as you can see. Opposite over hypotenuse. And the remaining side, what do? It's the same thing as before, Pythagorean's theorem. So I'm going to call that x. It's the adjacent side. Right? So we want to get this side in order to get the trig functions. So we have, by Pythagorean's theorem, x squared plus 1 squared is 5 squared. Okay? So we have x squared plus 1 is 25. So we just solve for x, right? Just like before. You know, you isolate x, so we have to isolate x squared alone first. So we subtract 1 from both sides. We get x squared is 24. Then how do you get x? X is the square root of 24. And you don't have to simplify unless I tell you to. So for this, if you left it as the square root of 24, that's fine. And then we have our answers here. Here, I think I had cosecant as well. I don't know how I missed those when I went through my notes. I'm sorry about that, but I just fixed it here. So, okay. So, you know, we have this, and the unknown side is the square root of 24. So we have our trig functions. Sine of theta was given. Cosecant is 1 over sine, which is 1 over this, meaning you flip it. So it's really 5 over 1, which is 5 in all this. So, okay, we got about like 5 seconds left. All right. But we have all these. Any quick questions on this? Okay. All right, so we'll stop here. Again, I'm sorry, we'll stop here.